So with Crysis 2, actually, we are kind of like rebooting the franchise with some continuity of Crysis 1, but it's majorly new. So Crysis 2 is actually setting in 3 years later of the Crysis 1 events, but with a new cast, and we have some old-timers from Crysis 1 reappearing, but fictionally it's quite decoupled in a way, so that newcomers to the franchise, like on PS3 and 360, can enjoy the game as much as people enjoyed on Crysis 1, but those people who played Crysis 1 will also have a benefit on Crysis 2 as well still. So Crysis 2 plays now fictionally in New York. You're playing the guy called Alcatraz, a soldier that inherits to become a super soldier, and your overall mission is to save New York. I mean, this is placed about 3 years later after Crysis 1 events, which were at the location Lingshan, so Lingshan Islands. So since then, a lot of things happen in the universe of Crysis 2, and we are coming in the midst of what we call the awakening fiction. So as in the awakening, a little in New York, aliens are awakening within New York, underneath of New York, and this causes a worldwide martial law situations, and you actually are zooming into New York to handle with New York itself at this stage. We choose New York because we said New York stands for the symbol of mankind, and as a mankind symbol and as pride of creation of mankind, if you want, it's the ultimate city, the super city. Everybody knows about it. Everybody loves New York, and so when New York goes down, we said that it will have this emotional value. And if New York falls, then every city will fall. So in Crysis 1, one of the critique was that our humans were much more intelligent than the aliens. In fact, this was true because the aliens had actually different technology running them. And in Crysis 2, we make sure that actually we have the most intelligent enemy in a first person that we have done it yet. So that means what we did is we based the aliens this time on top of the artificial intelligence technology of the humans. We improved the humans, and on top of that, we improved the aliens. So this time you're going to have the most vicious enemies ever in a first-person shooter, and that will take full benefit of the New York location to attack you as challenging as possible without being unfair, so there will be just a big, big challenge. So in Crysis 1, we had what we call the sandbox experience. Traditional sandbox experience means we had an open area, we have challenges, they were not alerted, and you just actually try to find a way how to engage with that. That felt very gratifying for a lot of people, but also was for a lot of people very challenging as well, because they couldn't find a solution. For that matter, they get either frustrated or they tried to be just running gunning, which was severely punished usually. And in Crysis 2, we did what we call a choreographed sandbox. The choreographed sandbox combines the freedom of a sandbox experience and the intensity and the choreography of a typical linear shooter. So that kind of sounds like a holy grail thing, but we really managed this kind of DNA of gameplay experience that allows people an easy entry and a straightforward experience, but also when they look for freeform, look for like sandbox experience, look for toys of the world, like use the world to advantage, use the analogy to advantage, use all the tools that are lying around, like vehicles, like flip over cars, take a barrel, throw the barrel, take a banana, no banana in this game, but throw objects around if you want, like shoot the lamppost, take the lamppost, bet the people, this kind of sandbox experience you can fully execute. And that's a new DNA I think we achieved in Crysis 2, and I think gamers will love it, I think. Gamers will have an awesome experience this holiday, playing it in 2D and 3D, and this 3D design we have chosen is something that we call a concave 3D. Concave 3D experience is inside the TV. Everything is inside. Everything throws you in. Your TV, your monitor becomes the frame, the window for the Crysis 2 world. And this throws you in. It's very eye-friendly. You can play hours and hours and hours in 3D and immerse yourself to the new world. Crysis 2 is coming out on PC, PS3, and 360 this holiday.